All right, y'all. Let me know if y'all can see the Y'all let me know if y'all can see the number up there. Let me know if y'all can see the Y'all let me know. Can y'all see the number up there? Double tap the screen, shut a live out, man. Appreciate that, man. Cowboy Plug is in the building, man. Double tap the screen, shut a live out, man. We got an action-packed episode tonight, man. We got an action-packed episode tonight, man. Because I want to know, man. Amid the Epstein drama, is Trump ready to pardon Diddy? Is Jasmine Crockett the face of the Democrats? I want to know, chat. Double tap the screen, shut a live out, man. I don't care if you far left, far right, liberal, conservative, Marxist, fascist, straight up and down the middle, man. Get your ass in here right now, man. Call your auntie, uncle, and your cousin, tell them plug live, and he running his mouth. Yes, I know I spelled ready wrong on the damn intro. My bad, chat. My bad. We already at Plug After Dark. I'm chock full of Red Bull, man. Marvin, what we doing tonight, chat? You say you can see the number? You can see the number? Is the other number pinned? We finna get straight into it. Y'all see the question. Is Jasmine Crockett the face of the left? We got Trump ready to pardon Diddy, man. I told y'all a couple weeks ago we talked about it, man. Trump is ready to pardon Diddy, man. We got the Comey lady. We got the Comey lady getting fired. Then Trump come up there at the press conference today, and what he say? What did Trump come up there at the press conference to say, man? Oh, the Democrats had it. The Democrats had the files on them and the Comey lady. And then they talking about they got burned bags of evidence from the 2020. I don't know, man. Double tap the screen. Shut a live out, man. We intro mode, baby. Where that baby go there? What it do, Doris? And I'm screaming out no D. I'ma make sure that she come. I'ma fuck a glow on my tongue. I know the night is still young. So baby, let's get it in. I know just how she like it tonight. She spicy, she added a friend. They ain't identical, but they fucking like so in the bed. I call them twin. I call them twin. I call them twin. Bitch, shoot a shoot. One blow, one that equal two. What you tryna do? Go back for back, check a swoop for swoop. Either way it go, I'm on. Either way it go, I'm gone. Brody them just got like 100 on him and they tryna get him gone. What you call it, wet? What's the name? And he put it in his song. Brody them got the purest part of his pink. You know this shit is strong. No Diddy. I'm the type of nigga that turn my bitch up in each city. Brody cut out, we sellin' brain, we hit the gritty. I'm feeling like a baby. I'm tryna get that milk about them titties. It's no question who young and the latest. If you want your bitch, then when she talking, hear her. If I want the bitch, I'm going Pittsburgh. Still her. I keep some on the side. I don't have trust in just the main bitch. Suck me up while I'm driving like damn, I die by this lane switch. Shit different type of free, so we ain't never got a tussle. Throw it back like Miss London. The sum of your life be hustle. Oh, man. Double tap the screen, shut a live out. Let's get to 20 likes right quick. You said, am I MAGA? I am not MAGA. I am the voice of the politically homeless. Do with that information as you please. I am the voice of the politically homeless, man. Do with that information as you please. Dorsey, what to do? The phone lines are now open. We need to run the 20 likes right quick. Tonight's topics are, is Jasmine Crockett the face of the Democrats? Should Jasmine Crockett run the left? Will Trump pardon Diddy? I'm here to tell y'all he is. Trump finna pardon Diddy. I told y'all he was. They saying that he is seriously considering pardoning Diddy ahead of his October sentencing, man. Trump finna pardon Diddy. Y'all seen the Comey lady? She got the boot, man. What, Pat McAfee? Y'all know how Pat McAfee take that ball, man, and he find them laces and he kick that motherfucker clear across the damn field, man. That's how they did the Comey lady, man. And what is they saying? What did Trump say today? Oh, the Comey lady was handling the evidence. She had it. The Democrats had the evidence the whole time. The Comey lady, yeah, they kicked their ass the hell on up out of here. And guess what?
She handled the Diddy case too, man. Diddy finna come home, man. I don't know what y'all thinking or what y'all got going. I see Megyn Kelly on this motherfucker talking about Trump. Please don't let this man out. I'm sorry, Megan. I'm sorry. Trump finna let that man out, man. And I want to know, MAGA. I want to know, man. Well, how is MAGA gonna respond to Trump letting Diddy come home?
Dorsey.
What's going on, Dorsey? How you doing tonight?
Oh man, I'm doing fantastic. How you doing, my man?
Oh man, I'm doing all right, man. Let me put the do not disturb on, man. How you feeling about tonight's topics, man? We're gonna start with Trump and Diddy.
Okay, with Trump and Diddy, I figure like if things get really bad, and Trump needs that money, he gonna get that Diddy money.
Okay, why would Trump need some money? I don't think Trump hurting for no money.
Trump has to fight his own legal battles, don't you think?
Didn't Trump just win some billions of dollars from a few lawsuits? Don't he got a few $10+ billion lawsuits out? Then somebody just give him 36 million.
Well, see, the greedy is worse than the needy. They always get the money.
Okay, I think Trump might pardon Diddy to just, to go with this with the Epstein file debacle, saying the Democrats did it, man. I think Trump's gonna pardon Diddy for the because he said I would look into it, right? He said I would look into it to see if there was basically anything going on that shouldn't have been going on. He fired the Comey lady. He's already firing the Comey lady. That set the stage. That set the floor. That's grounds for, she overcharged him. You see, she went, tried to get a RICO. There was clearly no RICO. Tried to get the sex trafficking. It was clearly no sex trafficking. He really should have only been charged with domestic abuse, but now they got him with the prostitution. But listen, the prostitution is just a light enough. The transportation for purposes of prostitution is just a light enough charge to warrant a pardon from Trump. The only thing stopping the pardon right now, as we speak, is that video of him beating Cassie.
Okay. So what you're saying is that Trump is going to go ahead and pardon him, and he's going to get like a little time served thing, right?
Correct. Hold on, Dorsey. Double tap the screen. Let's get to 20 likes right quick. I appreciate you for saying you love this channel. If you love this channel, put 4s in the chat. Let's see how many people love this channel. Drop the number 4 in the chat if you love this channel. Double tap the screen. Shut a live out. We got Dorsey on the call. Call lines open. I'm saying Trump's gonna pardon Diddy. Megyn Kelly and everybody else is saying that he won't. All the women is finna be mad. The grounds is laid. The Comey lady is gone. We also have the main topic of the night. Is Jasmine Crockett the face of the left? Trump said that he could see her being the face of the left, so I'm here to ask the people. Go ahead, Dorsey. I had to, shameless plug. Oh, one more thing, chat. In case you didn't know, in case you didn't know, chat. Look at all them 4s coming.
Welcome to the greatest damn show on YouTube.
Yeah. Hold on, one more.
To the greatest damn show on YouTube.
In case they didn't know, go ahead, Dorsey. But yes, that's what I think's gonna happen. I think he gonna let Diddy walk on the grounds of the Comey lady and them messing with the Epstein files and adding things to it, adding false narratives to it. They're gonna use her as the scapegoat, like she was the ringleader. Because you remember what they said. Where did they say the Epstein files had been all of that time?
Federal custody.
Where? Exactly where though?
Oh, the Attorney General's office.
No, it was at the Southern District of New York. Is that the same place? No, it was at the Southern District of New York. Remember Pam Bondi gave them that thin-ass files, right? Gave all them content creators the thin-ass folders. Then she said, we just got word. A whistleblower told us that there's a mountain of evidence, a truckload of evidence, and it's being held at the Southern District of New York. That's where the discrepancy comes in. That's where the Comey lady comes in. She's the one who handled the Epstein case and the Diddy case. She's a prosecutor for the Southern District of New York, where all the shit was at, right?
Okay, so she's a sex crime person.
She's, I would assume she's a prosecutor. I just know she's a federal prosecutor.
Right.
And Trump fired her immediately. Right after this Epstein shit got real, after the Diddy case, they fired her.
Well, I mean, that right there will make me go a little bit suspect, right? Because we talking about rich, powerful people, right, that's involved in this. You understand what I'm saying? So it not only involves Trump, it probably involves some more high-ranking of public officials and Republican. Like I said, I know Bill Clinton in that file. Saying probably Hillary's in there. Let's see, Ellen DeGeneres is in that file.
They say Ellen fled the country. What's up, Big Niche? What's up, Cypher? What's up, Sunset? Lala, you got them playing lays? Let's get the 20 likes right quick, chat. Stop playing with me, man. Let's get the 20 likes right quick. Go ahead, Dorsey.
Ellen DeGeneres is the only one that got some sense.
And Russell Simmons.
Extradition, you understand? She can go to France and fight extradition with the kind of money paper she got, right?
Correct.
Okay. See, I don't knock her for running. You know, I would knock everybody else that when they had the chance to run, they ignored the signs. Eventually, it's gonna catch you, right?
Correct.
So all that's done in darkness eventually come to light, right?
Correct.
Now, unfortunately, the charges that they got is there's no statute of limitations.
Okay.
Statute of limitations on this.
On those type of crimes, there are no statute of limitations at all.
Right. So as a let's just say you're a 69-year-old billionaire and you was at the freak party, right?
Right.
You don't think you would? I mean, I'm being honest with you. If I had that kind of money and I knew there was people who knew too much, I'd kill them.
Appreciate that compliment on the hat. You say you would get them up out of there, straight up, Dorsey. Well,
man, they gotta go.
I got a couple more topics for you. They say Gilbert Arenas got arrested, got indicted today, right? Did you see that?
No, I wasn't aware of that.
Well, he got arrested, indicted for being part of a gambling ring with connections to high-ranking Israeli criminal organization. So it was him and like 5 Israelis. It was him and like 5 Israelis that got picked up in this gambling ring.
There ain't nothing new to that. You know why?
Why?
Didn't they gamble for Jesus' road when he died?
Okay. So how do you feel about... They said they had young women there giving massages, taking exchanges. They had giving massages, bringing drinks, and doing
happy endings?
Yeah. Basically, so many words. They were selling that ass in there too, and they said Gilbert Arenas was getting a cut from all of it.
Okay, so pimping ain't easy, is it? A lot of risk involved. You don't understand what I'm saying? So they got caught.
Right. Okay.
So, if they got enough money and they got enough political power, hey, they'll get a slap on the wrist. And they'll bring it to her, they'll pretend like they medically, too old to be in prison. And, they got a lot of stuff going on. And, they might even have them under, house arrest.
Right.
3-4 years.
Right. They saying he facing 5 years on each count. He got conspiracy to organize gambling and operating a gambling ring or whatever, and then he has operating a gambling ring, and then he has lying to federal investigators.
Okay, well, the lying to federal investigators, that ain't much. Lil' Kim did time for that, right? Allegedly.
Right.
She lied to federal investigators and she had to do some time, right?
Uh-huh.
So prison is a little different when you got money, right? And you going to big boy prison, right?
Right.
You know, he might be able to endure, what, 3-4 years? You know, and once again, if he get Trump involved, hey, he might get a pardon too. You see what I'm saying?
Man, so yeah, it's just crazy that he was tied up with some Israelis. It's just like Gilbert Arenas. What is you doing tied up in an Israeli, criminal
Hey man, it's all about money,
international?
right? Let me ask
Right.
you something. This is something else. Where did Jesus start turning over the tables and got upset because they were selling stuff inside the temple, right?
Okay.
That was in Israel. That was in Jerusalem. It's not money is the root of all evil. It's the love of money.
No, you cooking. Okay. Last hot take, Dorsey. How you feeling about Jasmine Crockett being the face of the left?
Nah, she ain't got no battle rank. She all mouth, right? When she's able to persuade her enemies into doing her favors in return, yes, she is gonna have to compromise some of her in order for deals to get. That's what Congress is all about, compromise. And right now, she wanna be the loudest monkey in the room, and I'm cool with it, and I'm black, so it's no disrespect for her, but just because you're the biggest monkey in the room might have worked in high school, and it might have worked in college. Talking about there's other monkeys who can outshine you, young lady, and all you represent is the state of Texas. You understand? And then I'm very much like, hey sis, I understand you're passionate about it, but you got to be professional.
I think I like what she doing. I'm not gonna lie. I've been on here saying it. Like, I've been many times. I said the left is soft. I said the left need to get some and it just so happens that it's a black woman to do it. I have no problem with Jasmine Crockett doing what she's doing.
But where did you get Maxine Waters? See, you trying to be a senator.
Right, but listen, hold on, man. Maxine Waters, right? Come on, man. We can't. It's a difference between Maxine Waters and Jasmine Crockett. Come on, let's not sugarcoat this shit.
Yeah, but at one time, Maxine Waters was a Jasmine.
Yeah, but at that time, social media it didn't matter then.
That's true. That's true. Word of mouth did, right?
Correct.
But see, what I'm trying to get you to see, look, she can't run for president. So let's get that out of the way.
Why can't she?
Run for president, either got that big money or they're a senator, right?
Why can't she? Yeah, they talking about she finna go for. They talking about that's what she's doing all this for, so she can go for senator. They say she'll probably run away with the senator in Texas.
They didn't go for, what's that boy name? Benito. The one who, what was he, Latin American or something?
Right.
He was trying to take Ted Cruz's spot. Look, to me, I think he was a more solid candidate because he was running on a moderate platform. You see what I'm saying? So
Beto, they say it's called Beto. Beto.
Yeah, Beto, right? So Beto was trying to do a moderate way of like, hey, we can change Texas, but I don't want to change everything in Texas, right? With Jasmine, on the other hand, I mean, who's her allies? Because AOL don't kick it with her, do she?
Right. I don't know. I think Jasmine's voice is getting big enough to where she's not gonna need that. It's gonna, how some shit just becomes undeniable. Like, well, God, damn, like we just got to.
Okay. Well, let me ask you: has she introduced any bills?
I don't know. You gotta. I'm gonna for fair reference. I haven't done my research on Jasmine Crockett.
Well, it's understandable. It's understandable. I mean, because she's.
I just know that I came on here. Hold on, Dorsey. hold on, Dorsey. I know that I came on here and I said the left is soft. You got JD Vance calling Chinese peasants. You got the right using this kind of rhetoric. We know what the rhetoric means. And the left is sitting there like at the damn meetings and shit, like being all timid and shit. I said somebody gonna have to drop their damn nuts, right? Then you see Obama having a closed meeting talking about the left got to get out of fetal positions and start fighting back. You got Jasmine Crockett basically calling Abbott Hot Wheels. You know, that's what they call him in Texas. But shit, they saying that that's a play on him being in the damn wheelchair. Now they trying to drag her for that. She called Trump Putin hoe. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of shit the left need if they want to win. Hold on, let me finish, Dorsey. If they want to win. Now, is it the best? Is it the right direction? Plug, do you really want to take America that direction? Plug, that's not what we need. That's what the fuck going on.
Okay. One thing that's not in her favor, she spoke against them Jews.
Okay.
So, you know, when you speak against Jews, it kind of backfires on you politically, right? Now it ain't even that many Jews in Texas, I don't think, right?
I wouldn't know.
Exactly, because here in California they let you know. Dogs everywhere here in California. Coming from. So my whole thing is in Texas, her speaking against Jewish people won't hurt her on a local level, but on a national level, yeah, they ain't gonna get behind her.
I don't know, with the current state of the world, you got to think the world is changing on the narrative on this shit right now.
I understand, but see, let me ask you something. Has the world changed in 2,000 years since the time of Jesus?
No, but I'm saying if she come on with some America First shit, man.
Yes, it has, right? People ain't changed.
If she come with some America First shit, they might not care about it.
Yeah,
It gotta be, she cannot come from any other angle. If she come from any other angle, they're gonna pick her ass apart. She has to come from an America First angle for that to work. What you talking about?
Okay, so you saying that with her now, remember she's only in the state of representatives. She's only in the House of Representatives, right?
Correct.
The Senate. Understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, she's trying to get to the Senate. That's what they saying, that she just hasn't came out and said it yet.
Okay, so I don't know, bro, because that's kind of hard. Because in the state of Texas, I know she ain't going up against who's going to be the challenger in the Republican Party in Texas. Probably going to be a man, right?
Probably, yeah, most definitely.
So let me put it on. Let me give you depending on that district, right? Is her district like half and half?
She's in Harris County, ain't it? It's in Houston, ain't that her shit?
Yeah, but the Senate encompasses a big chunk of land.
I think it's Dallas and Harris County. Hold on, let me see. Here you go. They saying Colin Allred, Beto O'Rourke, and Joaquin Castro.
Okay, are they red counties?
I don't know. I don't know how it would look.
Well, let me put it to you this way.
What do I need to type in?
The main county she's in was urban, right? Urban vote in order to become a representative, correct? Now for the Senate, she got to bring in some more districts, and the majority of those districts are red.
Dallas County and Tarrant County. She worked as a public defender in Bowie County. Then she represents Tarrant County, and she represents portions of Dallas County right now.
Okay. So I don't see Texas changing. Ain't Texas fighting the THC something?
Nah, Abbott vetoed it. Abbott sent that shit back.
Okay. So I guess what is happening is either Republicans are going to make a stand or they're going to make a compromise to go ahead and soften the impact of the Democrats. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm gonna play this clip for you so you can hear. Let me play the clip for the chat. Hold on for me right quick, Dorsey. Finish your statement though, but I do they want to hear the clip of Jasmine talking crazy. This the shit I've been telling y'all that the left need. I just didn't know Jasmine Crockett been doing this shit for about 4 months. I ain't know.
Tax the GOP has embraced under Trump. The general idea being that the Republicans go low, the Democrats should meet them there. But the article points out Crockett is still trying to arson. So what that sounds like.
Y'all know we got Governor Hot Wheels down there. Only thing hot about him is that he is a hot mess, honey.
Y'all know he in a wheelchair.
Okay.
So, hold on.
Let me ask you.
Hold on, let me finish the clip, Doris.
To arson. So what that sounds like.
Y'all know we got Governor Hot Wheels down there. Only thing hot about him is that he is a hot mess, honey.
You could tell Donald Trump anything tonight.
I would tell him to grow a spine and stop being Putin's. It's Ted Cruz. I mean, like, this dude has to be knocked over the head, like, hard.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, Dorsey. Hey, Ikram, listen, Ibram Panzik. Hold my nuts, my boy. Don't give a fuck about what you talking about in here. Go ahead, Dorsey.
Okay, so her delivery is street, correct?
Yeah. You could tell.
And
Shit,
so
you could tell.
Would your grandma listen to the message, or would the grandma listen to the language? Which one?
Man, I'm gonna tell you, my granny them would be behind this shit. My granny them was on some, you know what I mean?
Okay, well you answered the question. Your grandma go along with the message, right?
Man, hell yeah. Hey, listen, man. My people would be just straight up glad somebody's holding their nuts, man. Somebody's saying something.
Okay, so she would get a following of the people who are saying finally somebody with a backbone in the Democratic Party.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Only if she's America first.
So my whole thing is Jasmine talking about Clip, or is she talking about immigrants should still be allowed in the country? Now, which one she gonna be now?
That's what I don't know. Like I said, somebody dropped this to me in the Discord and was like, see how they feel about Jasmine Crockett, and they sent me a clip. So shit, I ran with I wasn't even gonna go live tonight. Y'all see I came on late. I was like, fuck it, man. We gonna rock out.
But the immigrant issue is a hot potato in Texas, is it not?
Yes, it is the issue in Texas.
Okay, so if she's talking about pro-immigration, right, then a majority of people are going to be like, nah, we ain't trying to hear that, right?
Right.
At the same time, if she has some good ideas and some good programs that she really going to have to develop, she really going to have to come up with a plan and show them people that she has a plan, not just talk. You see where I'm coming from? Some bills that's going to help them out, especially with the upper middle class.
She said that we need migrants. She said that America needs migrants because we done picking cotton.
Okay, well, see, that's a dog whistle. That's a dog whistle. Don't you think?
She said it in April. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it real with you. This doesn't bother me because it's what I said the left needed. All of this shit, man, when she saying shit like, we are a country of immigrants, none of y'all trying to go farm right now, we done picking cotton in all caps, that don't bother me. I'm only thing that I can akin it to is J.D. Vance calling the Chinese peasants.
Okay. So, I'm just being honest with you. From my estimation, right? Because I lean conservative when it comes to winning. You understand what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
See, if you go moderate, you have a possibility, you have a higher percentage of winning, right? But if you go a little bit too much to the left, also black, and you also a female, and you also cussing people out. You know where I'm coming from?
Sound like a recipe
You might
for
be a fighter,
sound like a
but
recipe
at
for
the same
success.
time, when all the white folks need to do, and I hate to call it like that, all they have to do is send people into the church and say, hey, she's an ungodly woman, and then half the people going to say, oh, they right. They're going to go with what they think is God would do, right?
See, I would think with her being in Texas that she would be a little more not as far left as some of her, party mates.
Constituents.
Right.
I understand that. But we talking about Senator of Texas. We ain't talking about no national election. We talking about Texas. Hey, now if she talking about giving out free guns and everything else, hey, Texas gonna go with that. They gonna roll with that. If she talking about the kids, she get because they gonna ask her the hard questions. What do you think about
Hold on, because I got somebody in here. Here go one of those. Talking about, why talk about Crockett when you got Cincinnati? Didn't we just talk about Cincinnati the other night, y'all? Did we not talk about Cincinnati the first night it happened? The title, it's on the title. Hate crimes and Jazz Fest. Jazz Fest hate crimes. But somebody like Moray, don't delete your message, Moray. You don't delete your message, Moray, because you came in here and you showed your hand. You told on yourself. You just wanted to come in here and stir up some shit. We already done talked about it. We had a whole live about it, right? Murray the mailman. You see, but they say I'm the one to divide the country. They say we the ones to divide the country. We done talked about the damn subject and moved the fuck on. But now that the damn pictures come out of the lady, you want me to come back and revisit it. Well, guess what? I'm on the live right here, right now, camped up. Y'all can't see the TV, no way. We talking about Jasmine Crockett, and we talking about Trump and the Diddy files. If y'all want to go see that picture of the woman that got punched out in Cincinnati, you can go to Twitter and find it. I can't show it on here because they'll flag my damn channel. Straight up.
So some crackheads got beat up.
And they calling it a hate crime. Dude sucker punched a white woman, and yeah, she looked really bad. It's really bad, but they really trying to use it as like the rhetoric that they using around it is, oh, they're animals. We're not gonna stand for this. It's hate crime, and which I feel like that isolated incident, they might have been targeting them people, whether it was an argument or not. That woman didn't deserve to get knocked over the head like that.
So I'm from LA, right?
Right.
And the only time that black people and white people have any interaction is about drug deals going bad, okay?
Uh-huh.
So, the circumstances, I'm suspect because my whole thing is, how did they have the interaction? Was it over a parking space? Saying what I'm saying? For what reason did y'all even have a discussion with each other? Okay, and then what neighborhood was the white folks in? Was they in a black neighborhood or just?
No, they was at a festival. They was at a jazz festival.
Oh, okay.
They was at a jazz festival.
So let me ask you, was the white folks drinking?
I'm sure everybody was drinking. Like I said, the niggas was wrong for hitting that woman like that. Now, the dude that they beat up, it looked like they had an altercation going on. I don't know. I seen Tariq Nasheed say something about it was an altercation before. I seen other people saying as long as he didn't touch nobody, it doesn't matter what was said. All I know is the woman that got punched, she got snuck. And that was bad. They didn't have to do the woman like that, the OG woman. Now the man and shit, I ain't here with that. But yeah, dude wanted to talk about it. Here you go. You came in here, we talking about it, man. They were in Cincinnati. They all got out on. It came out today that they got out on $500 bonds, but they're saying it was targeted. Basically, if there weren't white people, they would have went home safe, and they should be charged with hate crimes.
Okay, well, my whole thing is, once again, people when they have alcohol and you got to understand, some people at an older age don't put no filter on their tongue, right?
Right.
You know, we've been stereotyped as criminals. Am I right or wrong?
No, if it's super predators.
Okay, whatever. But my whole thing is, if I see a mountain lion, I see a tiger, am I gonna try to get their attention? Am I gonna be humble and try to sneak on and get in my car and lock my doors?
But I mean, when we say some shit like that, it's like shit. As should they have to sneak in their car and hide their doors if they attending a jazz festival?
Hell yeah! And it's 2025. Just got to at the jazz festival. Okay, you see what happened to them, right?
Right. I'm not saying did they have to. When I say should they have to, I'm saying like, is that what America is? Like, is that what they should have to do? Like, should they not be able to go attend a jazz concert and walk to the car? Like when I go to a jazz concert, I don't think about going to. It's not like I'm going to. I'm not even gonna mention a rapper name. It's not like I'm going to a drill concert. This is a jazz festival. This is not a drill concert. This is not a heavy metal EDM. This is not we doing drugs in the desert. This is a damn jazz festival. I should be able to walk to my jazz. Is what they play to keep the young niggas away.
Okay, so let me ask you something. What's America's favorite pastime?
Baseball.
Okay, so I live here in L.A. Do you know how many times people got their ass whooped in the parking lot at the Dodger Stadium?
Correct. And I'm not saying that it doesn't happen. What I'm saying is, what America do we live in where you can't walk to your car at a jazz festival? Like, you know how sometimes you could put yourself into situations? Like, I would say going to a hole-in-the-wall, hood-ass club where a local rapper's coming and you know they're not checking at the door, that would be putting yourself in a situation. But to go to a state capital's jazz festival, come on now.
Was it free?
I don't know. I would assume it wasn't free.
Well, I don't know, and I hate to use these words and so forth. I don't know no Pookie and Ray Rays that go to jazz festivals, do you?
Shit, hell yeah, Blues on the River. Hell yeah, Arkansas, we got this shit called Blues on the River, and it's jumping over there. And it do go down at Blues on the River sometimes. Don't get me wrong, it do. But I'm saying, should it be like that? That's what I'm saying.
I mean, no, it shouldn't be like that, but that's what it is. And you just said it go down in Arkansas now.
Correct. So that's where the white folks coming at us like, shit, y'all need to do something about it. They saying it's us doing it, and they saying that shit, we can't go to a jazz festival without this shit happen. We didn't go to no rap concert.
White folks need to stay out the jazz festival then.
Okay. Dorsey said it. Hey man, I'm just sitting here trying to get the combo. You said I'm wondering should it be like that? You said, what up, my nigga? How you doing? I'm doing all right, Andrew. I'm all jacked up off Red Bull, Sea Blue Edition, not sponsored.
So unfortunately, bro, you can't go nowhere without some kind of predators. Ain't no such thing as no super predators, but there's some predators out there, right? And I'm like, okay, even if they the most evilest people in the world, right?
You said what?
Huh?
You cut out.
Even if they the evilest people in the world, right? Did they rob?
Nah, somebody saying in the William said even on the news it was shown that the YT man hit the black person first. I haven't seen that.
Oh, that's instant ass whooping. Now fuck you.
I don't know though. I don't know if that's true. Somebody fact check that.
Now, if he put his hands on that black man, come on now, bro. Old white man talking shit at the jazz festival too? Come on now. You don't watch too many Clint Eastwood movies. This ain't Gran Torino Pops, and you ain't got your gun on you neither. One thing my daddy told me, keep your hands to yourself, right?
Fact.
So Now, I don't know, I haven't seen the film, but once again, I will say he had no reason to be confronting no black people, right? Because, you know, she probably was like, Hank, get in the car, Hank, don't argue with him. And Hank was like, no, Dolores, I got to show these kids, these young punks, you know, that's how they get. Ain't scared because they play rap music, and you know they gonna tell them, you know they gonna give them what for. But when you put your hands on somebody and you old, come on, you know better. Ain't no fool like a what?
You said what?
Oh, ain't no fool like a what?
Oh, an old fool.
Thank you. So you gonna sit up here and have a heated argument, then you gonna put your hands on a brother that's probably what, 20 years your junior, 30?
Let me see. He right in
No,
Cali
black
is
folks, we
no
take that
safe
shit
event.
personal.
I'm not surprised. Come on. They said it's true. So they saying it is true the white man put his hands on him. Well, shit, ain't nobody covered. So now that's why they changing the narrative. So at first it was, oh, they got attacked. Now they just focusing on the woman that got snuck. Now, the woman that got snuck, yeah, she did get snuck. That was fucked up.
Okay, well, now on the assault with the woman, well, whatever come with it, come with it. But how I know your old lady ain't got a pistol in the purse? Bonnie and Clyde, right? I feared for my life. So
I don't even know if the woman was with the man. Was the woman with the white man, chat? Were they there together? You saying if we don't have facts, why we talking about speculation? Because that's what the fuck we do. What?
What do you think this is?
Right. If we don't have facts, why we talking about the speculation? That's what the fuck we do. What?
We smoking weed, and we talking about politics,
Man.
social events. We just giving our opinion, right? I ain't asking nobody to jump off
Okay,
the
they
phone.
saying, nah, she wasn't with him. She was trying to break it up.
Oh, that's when she fucked up right there. She put her hands on people. You got to put your hands on somebody to break it up, right?
Man, Dorsey, you ain't got no empathy for this situation. Dorsey like shit.
And if you try, and your old man taking an ass whooping, trying to break it up, yeah, bitch, you finna catch your hands too.
Not it said get
No
facts,
discrimination.
ignorant. Hey, not it. Shut your ass up, man. You come give me the facts. Call in and give us the facts, and not it. Was you there? Was you there, not it? You was there on the scene? Matter of fact, I'm finna watch the video. I'm finna go to Twitter and watch the damn video. Y'all got me fucked up talking about get facts. I'll watch the video on y'all ass right now.
Jump in it, man. Hey, man, she might catch that fade too, nigga. It's gangsta laws out here.
What do I type in on Twitter to see that shit? What do I type? I'm on Twitter right now. Cincinnati fight. I'm finna watch this motherfucker right now.
Hey, everybody was talking about the Cincinnati fight. I was like, okay,
I hear somebody saying y'all at the wrong party. I don't think this is. I don't think this the right one. All right, now who is the Oh, they showing this the behind the scenes one. They saying this one, chat. Somebody posted a video 9 hours ago. It say video from the Cincinnati fight. The news not showing. Now who is the one trying to escalate?
so, in your opinion, what you saw?
All right, I'm watching it now. Damn, they stomping him on his head. Hold on. I see one dude. All right, so I see one white dude being like, got his hands out like this, walking towards him, man. Then I see one white dude, he getting stole on. And I see another white dude acting like he trying to square up. Then, so it's kind of like it could go either way. You know what I'm saying? It could go either way. I can't say who started it right here, just looking at this. Because it's about 3 or 4 white people, and then it's this angle. This is a different angle. This not the angle that the news showing. The angle that the news showing start off with the white dude on the ground. This is the before the white dude hit the ground, the very beginning of the fight. Okay, he putting it, one that white dude putting his hands up. Okay, now the one white dude, he doing this, like, come on. But I think he had already been hit at this point. Boom, black dude breaking it up, like, y'all go on, y'all go on. All right, it's calm down. They talking now.
Hey, these niggas is funny fighting the Russians.
Oh, they Russians. Oh, they fighting about a car. He said, yeah, it's my car. I hear him. Yeah, they fighting over a car. So yeah, it's something about a car. Y'all know how road rage and shit get, Chad. They saying they fighting the Russians, so I guess this was a Russian dude. Now I can't let y'all see, cause then I have to, you know, take the video down.
Yeah, sleep him, yo. Get him up out of here. 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 Yeah, sleep him, yo.
Oh, he slapped him. Okay, so now they talking like this, you know what I'm saying? The fighting stopped. They talking, and they talking about the car. The Russian dude was like, some car, and the black dude was like, yeah, it's my car. And the Russian dude reached around him and slapped him in the face like this, boom. And once the Russian dude slapped him, somebody else just stole on him, and the whole fight started back out. So, I mean...
So, do you want to hear my...
The fight has stopped. The fight has stopped. They were all talking. It's like 4 or 5 people in the middle of everybody like, hey, and there's something going on with the vehicle. Because the black guy said, yes. The Russian guy asked him a question. They face to face, but it's like people in between them. The Russian guy asked him a question. He said, yes, my car. And then the Russian guy slapped him like that. And then the fight broke back out. Go ahead, Dorsey.
Okay, so understand this. I had a fight with a Russian one time, right?
Uh-huh.
It was just simple. I just simply asked a man to pick up the paper, right? Now, we in a jail cell, right?
Right.
Not prison, jail cell, right? So, you know, where I'm at, I'm from Cali, right? I'm in Florida, right?
Uh-huh.
So, you know, I'm telling them, like, hey, man, we got to keep the place clean, yada, yada, yada. So then some more brothers moved in there, so we was like, you know, Beverly Hills. That's what we call a little spot. Beverly Hills, right?
Right.
Everybody got big canteens, right? We making, you know, we making gumbo and we making all kind of things over there. So Florida, they don't have it so that, you know, you kind of like segregated, like, so a white person can come into assign to the cell, and you got to accept them, right?
Uh-huh.
So the little Russian dude insisted on bringing his little janky ass in there because he want to be part of the feast, right? Because, you know, once you sell it, you know, you be like, you don't want to eat in front of a man without offering something, right? So, you know, he come in, don't really say nothing, you know, because, you know, we ain't trying to be racist or nothing like that. But we explaining to him, hey, you know, we kind of keep the little cell kind of like tight, you know what I'm saying? This Beverly Hills, you know what I'm saying? Oh, man, you know, at first he was cool with the program, then, you know, he started doing it. So then one night, you know, he threw some on the paper. He threw paper on the floor. And I was like, hey, man, you going to pick that up? And he was like, I'll do it when I want to. I said, okay. I said, check this out, man. When we explained to you that, you know, we wanted to keep the room clean and so forth, I said, man, you know, if we knew you was going to be like that, we wouldn't have lived in the cell. Do you know that fool hauled off and punched me on the side of my face?
Damn.
the throat and with my forearm, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh man, he tried to climb up, man, and had his ribs right there in my face, dog. Man, I punched that man in the rib about 24 times, right?
Uh-huh.
So then we had to break it up. We had to break it up because, you know, the deputies didn't show up, right? So they came in. They was like, what's going on? Nothing, right? So the next morning, I had a knot in my face. I mean, a knot. I'm talking about like the size of a grape, right? Right. I mean, he hit me, dog. You don't understand. You didn't keep on hitting me. You ain't gonna hit me one time and think that that's the end of the goddamn argument. Don't know. See, them Russians think that, oh, well, we tough. Nigga, you ain't met no niggas. Some real ones. See, we ain't no car. See, oh, man, a Texas boy, man, he don't know nothing about you country strong-ass niggas.
I'm from Arkansas, but I know what you're trying to say.
Okay, you still, okay, Arkansas too, y'all some pulpwood pulling chains and shit, you know. Y'all
Nah,
some
for sure.
tractors, nigga. Ain't, you know what I'm saying? Y'all do that for fun.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. You see where I'm coming from? So they don't understand that y'all build y'all core. You know what I'm saying? Your stomach muscles, your chest muscles, your back. You know, y'all build y'all core, right? So they think that because they just take one lick, that we supposed to just fall over. I don't know if he watched too much Hollywood, but I was like, nigga, I'm from Cali, nigga. So, you know, the next day, you know, I got the little knot, and then it migrated up to my eye. So now I got an eye jammy, right?
Right.
So, you know, he was like, the little deputy asked, he said, what happened to your eye? I said, oh man, I hit my head on the side of the bunk and, you know, it spread it over to the thing. So I'm a librarian. I get this straight. I'm the librarian in the drug, because that was my assignment, right? So he'll come to me later on. Now he been humble, right? He been humble, right?
Uh-huh.
He's like, man, you know, I don't want no problems with you, yada, yada, yada. He said, man, my ribs is hurt. I said, what the fuck you think I was going to do? Did you put your ribs in my face? See, you kids think that all this punching in the face is going to knock. Nigga, let a nigga hit you in the ribs about 24 times with good, clean shots. You know what I'm saying? You're going to feel it. The body blows hurt.
Nah, for sure. The body blows do hurt. Uh-huh.
Body blows hurt. You know, that's why them boxers hit them to bring them hands down, because now they got to protect their ribs, now their head is open. You see where I'm coming from? So, when with the Russian and so forth, I can see them having, like, you know, they got their little pride. I understand that, but y'all ain't the bad, y'all ain't the, you know, y'all might be, what are they, a bear? Nigga, we tigers and lions, nigga. We'll tear a damn bear ass up. They don't understand that. You ain't the only king of the beast out here.
Nah, straight up, man. I just seen this dude punch that woman out. It's like some woman ran up and tried to hit her, and then another woman tried to back arm her, and then shit, I guess she bumped against dude, and he just shit flatlined the ass.
Cowboy her ass, right? So in other words, it was pretty much a mini riot, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're saying that the woman got hit by another woman. I take it that the woman was black, right?
Yeah.
And then the other woman pushed her. I take it she was black, right? Okay, so that means that tells me that if it was 20 black folks and only 3 white folks, it was some event that they shouldn't have went to in the first place.
But why should they have went to it?
Huh?
Why shouldn't they have went to it?
Hey, check this out. If you don't know how to behave in public with 1,000 This ain't no Tarzan movie, nigga. You ain't gonna beat up white man. You ain't gonna beat up no 100 Negroes. You don't understand this. It's whatever reason that set it off, that set him off for whatever reason. He didn't see all them brothers crowding up around him. Because I ain't seen the movie. I haven't seen the video, but wasn't them people crowding up around him?
Yeah, they saying they Russians, man. They Russian mobsters is what they run on the narrative now.
I don't give a fuck. Russian mobster here. Because you was a Russian mobster, you would have took out the, you would have went in your trunk and pulled out the shit, right?
Hell yeah. Hey, double tap the screen, shut the live out. Let's get the 40 likes right quick. Let's get the 40 likes right quick, man. We do have memberships available to get you access to 250 past live streams. We do have super chats available. Memberships come with some cool ass emojis. Hey, Miles, drop them cool ass emojis, man. Mods, I mean not mods, but members, drop them cool ass emojis, man. Double tap the screen, shut the live out. You are now rocking with.
Welcome to the greatest damn show on YouTube.
All right, man. Dorsey, you got any questions for me before I open the call lines back up?
Okay, I got. Why did that man think he was John Wick and was gonna beat all the brothers? That was my question.
Man, I think, man, the Russians, man, they said they be sleeping with the polar bears and shit, man. I don't think he was gonna back down from nothing.
But this America, nigga. See, everybody thinking they the king of the beast, but when you come to America, nigga, we gonna tear your ass up.
Drip, appreciate you. Drip just dropped a 20 ball in here. Drip just gifted 20 memberships, man. Y'all drop some flames in the chat for Drip, man. Hold on, Drip, I got you. Hold on, Drip. Oh, shit.
Welcome to the greatest damn show on YouTube.
Oh, we gotta run that back a few.
Welcome to the greatest damn show on YouTube.
Drip just dropped a 20 in here, y'all.
To the greatest damn show on YouTube.
Dub.
Welcome to the greatest damn show on YouTube.
Appreciate that, Drip, for the continued support, man. Y'all answer the poll for me. Is Jasmine Crockett the face of the Democratic Party? Go ahead, Dorsey. Drip just dropped the 20 gifted memberships in here, man. Dorsey, you still here?
Yeah, hey man, I'm letting you get your thing done, man.
Oh man, appreciate it. Go ahead,
Should you allow me to give my opinion? It's not askew because I keep it real with people. But old boy should have never showed out. This woman jumped in it, and she should have just jumped in the car and locked the doors, right? Called the police, but she tried to be a little peacemaker, and she caught some fists too. That's all I can say.
All right, you think he should go to jail?
Guy who punched a woman?
Yeah.
Yeah. But
You think it should be charged with a hate crime?
Oh, hell no. They didn't lynch some people. They didn't do nothing. Yeah, they stumped old boy out a little bit, but nah, it wasn't a hate crime. It wasn't a hate crime.
Okay. All right, Dorsey, man, we hope to see you next time. Hear from you, man.
Hey, it would have been a hate crime had that man not put their hands on him, but if you slap a man, what you think gonna happen to you?
Right, yeah, it had calmed down. Like, they had been boxing a little bit. No blood had been drawn. It had calmed down. They was, like, talking it out. It was still a tense moment, and the black guy said, yeah, that was my car. And the Russian slapped him. Appreciate Tanaz. Y'all give Tanaz some likes on that super chat. Y'all get Tanaz some likes on that super chat. I appreciate you, Tanaz. Thank you. Thank you, Tanaz. Drop some flames in the comments for Tanaz. All right, Dorsey, let me get this next call.
All right, man. I'm enjoying your show, the greatest show on earth, baby.
Man, I sure appreciate you now.
Call from
Top Cat.
Top Cat, West Coast in the building. What's going on, Top Cat?
Hey, I just
just had to come on here. I ain't gonna be too long, man, and say I enjoyed that interview. He kept it 100% real.
He did. He didn't sugarcoat that shit at all, did he?
And I was rolling with him 100%. I don't think that man should have to go. Well, he should get a charge, but it's definitely not a hate crime. You know what I'm saying? It's a once we go into that mob mentality, and that's anybody at any race. Once you get around people and they know they're dominant, you better find a wall because somebody's looking for that sneak move. And in Cali, any event, bro, it don't matter if I go to the hold down and we square dancing in there. Somebody gonna tip their hat and be ready to invite you outside. And if it's more of them, they're gonna try to put the bottom of the damn boots on your ass. So it's just how it goes. You know what I mean? When you get into a group mentality and you get that adrenaline going, it's like having a, you know, if anybody ever raised dogs before, they know, you know, your dogs might be peaceful. Two dogs get into it, you're going to have to get the other 4 or 5 out of there because that adrenaline, they're going to smell it, and everybody's going to be ready to punch each other, bite each other, do whatever. So you get into a pack of rowdy people that's already drinking, you better be looking for the sneak. If you're not, you got a problem. I got a couple lumps that done learned me. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, don't go everywhere thinking that everybody's just so peaceful and everybody's so cool because you have this event. I've been to some events where we were, you know, it was black tie, you know.
They calling for I must say some of the right wing content creators are calling for this to be considered a hate crime and this to be considered attempted murder.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to do that, but, I mean, are they going to go back, you know, like on all them files, if they're going to go back on and look at all these different things that's been happening overall? If they want these things to be looked at now, then they should be going back on all these other things that should be charged as hate crimes. You know what I mean? Because these type of things happen all the day. I live out here in Cali by these orange groves. They used to be on a daily basis. We'd be walking down the street just in a group of us, and they throwing oranges, Slurpees, bricks, everything, rolling down the street in these big-ass blazers with these 26-inch damn tires and just throwing stuff at kids, you know what I'm saying? But they're not charging them with that. They were saying that was a youthful situation where there was a problem there. They didn't charge. What's that boy that did that Transformer movie? What's his name? An old dancing ass, singing ass white boy. I forgot his name.
Yeah, shit, I wouldn't know. But what I am gonna ask you is, how do you feel about Trump pardoning Diddy?
That's what I was getting on here for. All I'm gonna say is, I told y'all that boy wasn't gonna be doing no time. He gonna get out either right at October or before it. And I've been telling everybody from the gate, like, okay, y'all think it's just going to happen that way for everybody. It's not going to happen that way. Unless he gets them charges that's going to extend to Fed, that boy walking. And I'm not mad that he is. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody gets to walk. I've been seeing people that done a lot more and a lot more violence and a lot more different things that affect the streets and affect the immediate people in front of him walk. So why he don't get to walk and he got the money to walk? Of course he up out of there. He gonna have him a new island in a minute if people don't stop messing with him.
So how do you think MAGA reacts if Trump pardons Diddy?
He's happy. He's more of their boy. I think he's more of a MAGA boy than anything else.
Diddy?
You know what I'm saying? When they start talking about cutting taxes and doing all that, what tax bracket you think Diddy in? He ain't down here with us, the ones that sitting up here worried about it. They cutting taxes for people that make money like he makes.
I don't think MAGA gonna be happy if they release Diddy. Let's go into this Megyn Kelly clip. I want y'all to hear this Megyn Kelly clip.
Has since found himself in some very serious legal trouble.
Yeah, that's true.
Would you ever consider pardoning him?
Well, nobody's asked. You had to be the one to ask, Peter, but nobody's asked. But I know people are thinking about it. I know they're thinking about it. I would certainly look at the facts. If I think somebody was mistreated, whether they like me or don't like me, it wouldn't have any impact on me.
Okay. So that was before he was found guilty on 2 charges, but not of the most serious ones, because he was found guilty in June, and that was May 30th. But Deadline is reporting, and this is a piece by Dominic Patton, who is their legal reporter, and I'm just going to take a guess here that he's well-sourced in Diddy world. He's reporting, in a piece dated yesterday, Trump now, quote, this is in quotes, seriously considering pardon for Sean Combs ahead of sentencing. White House officially says nothing. So, and in this piece, when you want to figure out who their sources are, you always look at Who did they say so-and-so denied comment? The source. And he says in this piece, the defense team, led by Mark Agnifilo and Teady Garagos, had no comment on any pardon talks. That's my guess, that there is talk, that Diddy's lawyers have brought it to the White House, and that they're the ones who gave Deadline the quote, Trump is seriously considering a pardon for Sean Combs. I don't know whether Trump actually is, but I'm here to urge him not to even consider it, and much less to do it. It would be an absolute disaster. It would be a miscarriage of justice. He doesn't deserve it. Okay, first of all,
how the fuck you gonna come in here saying I'm revoking your black card straight? You ain't got no authority or no pull to revoke my black card, man. What the hell is you talking about? I'm in this motherfucker fighting for reparations and you talking about you gonna revoke my black card straight. Let me get you straight right quick. You need to come in here and sit the fuck down somewhere and realize where you at. You not at home, my boy. You in my house now, all right? So take your damn shoes off, sit down. Lala got some plain ass lays for you, nigga.
Just to put it in terms Trump can understand, Diddy can't stand you, Mr. President. He was once nice to you, he's turned on you, and he doesn't deserve a favor from you, who he worked actively to stop in 2020. Here's a clip from Charlemagne on his show going over some of that. Watch.
White men like Trump need to be banished. That way of thinking, it's real dangerous. When you look at it, we don't have no choice. You know what I'm saying? You can say what you want about Biden. I can't say I love the pick either, but hey, we got to get him in office, and then we got to hold him accountable.
Okay, so that was Diddy giving Charlemagne an interview, making clear how anti-Trump he was. And on top of that,
so right there, Top Cat, just hearing that, how did it make you feel? Megyn Kelly saying, do not do it. Trump's all the females gonna be mad if Trump pardon Diddy, but I want to know specifically how MAGA's gonna feel. And you know, even after Trump, Diddy said that Trump deserves to be banished.
Yeah, that's some whole. If it was me, faithful, I'd be like, shut up, yes. What the hell is you talking about? Of course he's gonna play to his fan favorites. Where does he sell music? Where does he sell his clothes? Where is his business? It moves in the urban community. But when it comes to the business, we saw exactly how that switched in the trial. You get what I'm saying? From it looking like some domestic stuff and then pushing it into the trafficking. You can see the separation where they were talking about his business and who he appeals to for his business. So Trump is doing the same exact thing. That's why he switched from being Democrat to Republican, just the same. When it comes to them sitting in their thrones, sitting in their seats, they understand who they're trying to appeal to. So you can say that he switched on Trump, but Trump switched on his whole business. He switched on the whole urban point of it. I mean, shoot, there's probably more immigrants over here wearing Sean John than we wear anymore. And so there's a different point of where their status of making their business move compared to how they sit in their thrones is a completely different thing. So anybody that's in MAGA that really knows what's going on, they know that he's not in the same pay bracket as the people that's sitting up here complaining and talking.
I'm going to tell you another thing, too. He pardoned Eric Adams. Did you forget that he pardoned Eric Adams?
No, not at all.
And what ties do Eric Adams got to Diddy?
I think he got a couple.
He gave him the key to the city. Come on now, this New York we talking about.
Yeah, ain't that's his home. That's his home turf, ain't it? He's coastal first. I know. I'll pass by Trump casino on the weekly. You know what I'm saying? Heading right down.
And he didn't wait to pardon Eric Adams. He pardoned Eric Adams damn near immediately, even when he knew Eric Adams was gonna keep New York a sanctuary city.
Yep. I don't think people are looking at the, a lot of people playing checkers and they ain't kind of playing chess when it comes to that. They see these little things and you gotta understand that ain't nothing but the front. Especially women and these soft ass dudes, y'all putting on makeup, y'all should know what the front is. You know what I'm saying? Lace front, makeup front. It's a front. behind these doors, all these people deal with each other like they deal with their pockets. Once I have a certain amount of money, all this color stuff and everything just kind of goes to the side. And it's going to move on how I'm running my business and how I'm illustrating myself amongst the people. The business that gets me there, that's just a front.
He fired Eric Adams. I mean, he pardoned Eric Adams. He fired the Comey lady.
Can keep letting the news show you what they show you. Look at the results.
Y'all double tap the screen, share the live out. Let's get the 40 likes right quick. Let's get the 40 likes right quick, man. We 25 subs away from the next sub goal, man. Double tap the screen and share the live out. How you feeling about Jasmine Crockett for the left?
Oh, yeah, that's the other. I mean, I'm just on the point of where she's leading the party on actually sticking their chest out. I enjoy that. And I enjoy hearing something that is competitive with how Trump speaks. And I get where you see, nobody's understanding. No matter what we're looking at behind the front that we're seeing, it's not something that's representing us. That's why everybody's so upset about it. That represents me more. That I can understand what she's saying when she's saying it. You know what I mean? Like, she's giving it to you straight up, like you're acting like a little hoe right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? The Hot Wheels dude needs to roll his ass on up out of here. I'm getting that. You know what I'm saying? 100%. But
yeah, Hot Wheels was distasteful. See, I always heard Texas people call Abbott, not Abbott Hot Wheels, but appreciate that, High Priestess, for the super chat. Y'all give High Priestess some likes on the super chat, man. Appreciate that, High Priestess, for the continued support. But yeah, Hot Wheels. I thought Hot Wheels was somebody else. I thought I didn't know Hot Wheels was Abbott, but yeah, Abbott in that wheelchair and them calling him Hot Wheels is kind of fucked up.
Yeah, but he was wearing a hat after these people just got smoked in the building. Like, everything's kind of weird right now. But on her point, I would have said the same thing. And I'm just looking at, like, what he was speaking on, for her to get into position to be anywhere.
No, I'm talking about Abbott, Texas governor. You know, Jasmine Crockett is in Texas. She's calling Greg Abbott Hot Wheels. And he in a wheelchair.
Yeah, she's cold. I feel it. It's okay. I don't have a problem with it. Because did you hear how Trump was, how he approached both his campaigns? If the Democrats are going to have anybody speaking for them, it's got to be somebody that can speak as loud as the person they're competing with. And when you're competing with somebody sitting up there saying, look at old this and look at lame that, and will he be able to stand up, and they're getting on, his wife is ugly, and he's this, and this. You better have somebody on the other end that's going to turn around, shut your knock-kneed ass up, punk. Woo, 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 woo. And woo, woo, woo. You got to have somebody that can at least get up there and contend with him verbally. And that's
ain't nobody else gonna do it. I mean, Gavin Newsom been having a little spunk in his ads, and you know the shit he been saying. Gavin Newsom acting like he wanna, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's Cali. I expect that. I mean, out of everyone over here, I expect that. Gavin.
Shit, I expect that shit from Jasmine Crockett. They talking about she from Dallas.
Well, she was born in another state, and then she came down there. She went to school and stayed there. And she was born in a different state, but she's...
Yeah, the Dems do need some bullies. They say the Dems got somebody from Arkansas that's pretty good. I don't know him, though.
Yeah, I think what you said before when we were speaking on it is going to be the case. This is somebody else moving. That's what I'm saying. You're going to have a body of movement. So all these people need to come together in a win-win situation and push together just to push the Republicans to do better. It doesn't matter who wins. You know, I don't give a damn about either side. I'm in it for the most part, and that's it. So when it comes down to it, I'll pick the best, or the best out of the worst. Like, okay, this is the best out of the worst. Ain't none of it good to me. Ain't y'all politicians, y'all lie, y'all got horns in y'all back. I ain't worried about all that. So for her, I want somebody to get up there and say, hey, shut the fuck up. You forever talking stupid to everybody. Shut your motherfucking ass up. And I've been waiting for somebody to say that. She seems like the right person to say it. But then when it comes to the other issues, like Dorsey was talking about, what are you going to say when they hit you with them questions? Are you going to still have that moxie when it's time? Hey, you asked me a good question. After I answer this, sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. I done did my due. Somebody that has that much confidence, like, yeah, I'm not gonna keep answering your stupid questions. I'm an actual person that's considering all these things. So you're not gonna push my whole campaign by what you want to put in front of it. I'm going to control my campaign. And she seems like she might be, have enough sense to do that. But that's all I have, Plug, man. I got to go get these people some Carl's Jr., man. Much love, everybody. Tap up, tap like. It's my boy. Keep going hard, man. I'm going to push out.
All right, now, Top Cat, y'all drop some flames in the comments for Top Cat, man. The call lines are now open. You said 600 staff members, Trump staff members quit. Carlos, you might just be talking. You might just be talking. What does she call MGT? Butch, built, bad body, bleach, blonde, bitch. Damn. Damn. Now y'all say she from Missouri?
Importantly, he is a serial woman abuser, the likes of which we haven't seen in modern America, at least not on the public stage in this way. He is a repeated serial abuser. He beat those women to a pulp and didn't even deny it. He didn't deny it. They admitted expressly domestic abuse over and over and over again, something the judge used against them when they pled for bail, when they said, please let him stay out on bail pending sentencing. So he doesn't deserve any sort of a pardon. He got away with all of that. He's only being sentenced when he gets sentenced on these minor crimes of basically engaging in prostitution and transporting people for the purpose of it. So he got away with the most serious crimes. And so two things. Number one, what's Trump in trouble over when it comes to Epstein? He's in trouble because he is making it look like, to the MAGA base, he's part of the elite cabal that covers for other members of the elite cabal. And they don't like that. They elected Trump because he promised not to be one of them, but to bust up them, those groups, and work with the people against them.
Yeah, this might tarnish Trump's legacy. If Trump doesn't drop the Epstein files and he pardons Diddy, this might tarnish Trump's legacy. This might tarnish his legacy.
Not help. Not at all. And there are a lot of people like Viva Fry, who comes on the show as a legal commentator a lot, who already thinks the whole Diddy trial...
Yeah, the massive trade deals are good. We're going to cover that in a second. We're going to cover the trade deals and everything in a second, see what's going on with the war and everything. But yeah, that shit is crazy.
...show trial, so that, he could be found guilty on a couple of minor things, but the real meat of the Diddy case, which is how many other people were being provided access to young women and others and drugs at these parties of note, like famous celebrities, and somehow that's been kept up. So there's already people thinking that there's a cover-up here. Trump pardoning Diddy will create another Epstein for him. It would be a nightmare.
Thank you, July.
And last and certainly not least, the GOP is already struggling with female voters, and they're not all lefties. There are young conservative women who aren't in love with Trump or MAGA. There are. And this will not help. It's very clear. We all saw the videotape of him beating the hell out of Cassandra Ventura. Yeah. But there was so much more testimony about the other women he repeatedly beat all the way up to when he was arrested. He doesn't deserve any of Trump's mercy. Your thoughts on it, Walter?
I find him personally low.
They saying she don't deserve any of Trump's.
Money, power.
Hold on, here we go right here. Trump threatening India with tariffs as high as 25%, and Trump announces trade deal live with South Korea.
To White House correspondent Jackie Heinrich reporting live from Edinburgh, Scotland. Hi, Jackie.
Hey, Martha. The president is still riding high on this deal the White House is touting as historic structural reform. The EU agreeing to open its markets and also purchase $750 billion in American energy and commit $600 billion in private investments in the U.S. by 2028, all in exchange for a 15% baseline tariff that covers everything, including automobiles. The president previously put the chances of this deal happening at 50-50, and the EU commissioner called it a very tough negotiation.
I just want to congratulate you. I think it's great that we made a deal today instead of playing games and maybe not making a deal at all. I I'm going to let you say it, but I think it's the biggest deal ever made.
It's a huge deal. It will bring stability. It will bring predictability. That's very important for our businesses on both sides of the Atlantic.
This Turnberry, they in
It's
Turnberry,
15%
Scotland.
tariffs across the board, all inclusive.
Today, the president is with UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer, who hopes to improve the deal that he clinched with the US back in May. The UK has a 10% baseline tariff, but steel is subject to 25%, albeit lower than the 50% Trump imposed on the rest of the world. The president said we'll know pretty soon here whether steel tariffs come down further, but the answer he really wants is from Vladimir Putin on whether he is going to make a peace deal.
I'm going to make a new deadline of about 10 or 12 days from today. There's no reason in waiting. There's no reason in waiting. It's 50 days. I want to be generous, but
10 or 12 days. So that's we got 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks. 10 or 12 days, Putin got to come on with that peace deal or some shit finna change.
progress being made.
Deputy Chair of the Russian Security Council, Dmitry Medvedev, with this, quote, Trump's playing the ultimatum game with Russia, 50 days or 10. He should remember two things. Russia isn't Israel or even Iran. Each new ultimatum is a threat and a step towards war, not between Russia and Ukraine, but with his own country. Don't go down the Sleepy Joe road. The president said sanctions and secondary sanctions on countries doing business with Russia would be a consequence if Putin does not reach an agreement that would bring, of course, big impacts for major purchasers of Russian oil like China, Brazil, and India. Martha.
Fascinating. Jackie, thank you very much. Hey,
So should Trump put the tariffs on Russia if they don't get a peace deal? Press 1. Should Trump mind his business and not put tariffs? Press 2. Press 1 if Trump should put tariffs on Russia. Press 2 if he should not.
Live now from Fox, everyone. I'm your host, Mike Page. Thanks again for joining us. We have some breaking news with President Trump putting on Truth Social, announcing a trade deal with South Korea, saying, I am pleased to announce that the United States of America has agreed to a full and complete trade deal with the Republic of Korea. The deal is that South Korea will give to the United States $350 billion for investments owned and controlled by the United States and selected by myself as president. Additionally,
So Trump gets to select the businesses? The deal is that South Korea will give United States $350 billion for investments owned and controlled by the United States and selected by myself as president. So Trump gets to select where the $350 billion goes. According to him, he gets to select that. Press 1 if that's what Trump's meaning when he says selected by myself as president. Press 2 if that's not what he means.
Will purchase $100 billion of LNG or other energy products, and further, South Korea has agreed to invest a large sum of money for their investment purposes. This sum will be announced within the next few weeks when the president of South Korea comes to the White House for a bilateral meeting. I would also like to congratulate the new president on his electoral success. It is also agreed that South Korea will be completely open to trade with the United States and that they will accept American product, including cars and trucks, agriculture, etc. We have agreed to a tariff for South Korea of 15%. America will not be charged a tariff. I would like to thank the trade representatives who come forward today. It was a great honor to meet them and talk about the great success of their country. Howard Lutnick also putting this out, saying today we agreed to another historic trade deal. The Republic of Korea will provide $350 billion for the United States to invest as President Trump directs, with 90% of the profits going to the American people.
Crazy.
South Korea also agreed to purchase
90%.
$100 billion in LNG and other energy products from the United States over the next 3.5 years. Additionally, when the president of South Korea visits the White House in the coming weeks, President Trump and the president will announce the enormous investments South Korean companies will make in America.
I wonder what kind of companies they finna invest in, y'all. That is crazy. That is crazy.
My jeans are blue.
Sydney Sweeney, Casper King.
I was frankly angered. The ad is racist and eugenics coded.
The left will call everything Nazism, say everybody's a Nazi, except for the actual Nazis.
Historically, we have only normalized.
All right, so they talking about the American Eagle ad. Chat, have y'all seen the American Eagle where she was talking about my jeans are blue and I want to stay to tradition? Like, it was clearly directed like towards white people and, you know, blue eyes, white pride and shit, but it didn't piss me off. I mean, I knew what it was. Most of the time I didn't think nobody would address it, but like far as me getting upset about it, nah, but I mean, I damn sure knew what it was. Like, it's American Eagle, like their demographic is, come on, like, let's be real.
Made white women's bodies the norm.
Why can't you have good genes, Mom?
Sydney Sweeney is a sex symbol. She is a young, hot woman. That is all this ad is about.
American Eagle's Sydney Sweeney Has Great Genes campaign has unleashed a Hitlerian hysteria not seen since the US election. In case you've been living under a rock this week, this is what the fuss is about.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My jeans are blue.
Sydney Sweeney, Casper Kings. Sydney Sweeney, Casper Kings.
Well, half of the adverse viewers, CH.
So y'all gonna boycott American Eagle, man? Y'all ready? Yes, y'all gonna boycott American Eagle like y'all did Target? American Eagle don't give a fuck. Nigga, they don't. Black people don't shop there anyway no more. They was doing by wearing American Eagle in 2012.
Ad with an attractive actress flogging kids. The other half apparently see a subliminal propaganda campaign for eugenics, fascism, and white supremacy, with a dash of Nazis thrown in for the mix.
Those Sydney Sweeney American Eagle ads are weird, like fascist weird.
Did American Eagle just run an ad for eugenics?
The attractive white woman with blonde hair, blue eyes is talking about just the genes she gets from American Eagle.
You see a blonde-haired, blue-eyed white woman and think that is an all-American woman. That is the exact problem with this advertisement.
Hey, American Eagle, now do black and brown women.
Hey, you want to go to American Eagle?
Oh, I can't go in there because I'm black. I think we should just start shaming them instead. You are.
Oh, they is trying to cancel American Eagle, y'all.
Losing their minds.
Oh shit, they is trying to cancel American Eagle. Oh shit. You said they could sell white hoods and we won't do anything about it. Niggas gonna go buy it because of Kanye. Niggas gonna go to the American Eagle and get the white hoods and act like it's Yeezy. They gonna go get the white hoods and act like it's Yeezy.
Even Good Morning America is wondering whether Sydney's great genes may herald the onset of a new Fourth Reich.
We begin with the backlash over a new ad campaign featuring actress Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah, the ads are for American Eagle, and the tagline is, Sydney Sweeney has great genes. Now, in one ad, the blonde-haired, blue-eyed actress talks about genes as in DNA being passed down from her parents.
The play on words is being compared to Nazi propaganda with racial undertones.
So is Sydney Sweeney the new poster girl for white supremacy, or is it all, as one commentator put it, just ugly girl jealousy? Well, turning to my panel now, I'm away from my usual studio, working on a slight delay, so I begin with a polite request for everyone to take it in turn to allow the audience to enjoy all of your insights. I'm joined by Jedediah Bila, the host of the Jedediah Bila Show, by the conservative influencer Deborah Lee, academic and host of Bet News Martin Lamont Hill, and the
hey, that nigga look pissed off already.
Dr. Anastasia Gabriel. Well, welcome to all of you. Okay, let me start with you, Dr. Anastasia.
Rock Nation got involved with American Eagle.
I mean, I just saw Sydney Sweeney looking hot, selling jeans. What memo didn't I get?
I would love to live in a world where more people would have the privilege to look at this ad and simply see an ad for great genes. But that's not the world that we live in. And we live in the world that is marked with a lot of
cultural baggage. So when I saw this ad as a marketer, as somebody who works with agencies and brands on issues of culture and cultural relevance, I was frankly angered. And the reason for that is that the ad is racist and eugenics coded. And I have to be clear that when I say that, I don't mean to talk about the intent of the creators behind this ad, but rather the impact that it has on audiences, and particularly on younger audiences. And here we need to remember that the target audience of American Eagle is the most racially and ethnically diverse consumer group in the history of the United States. And
hey, who else had done some racist shit and they had canceled? Wasn't it Bud Light they canceled? Who else? Who was the last thing that they canceled like before Target? Was it like Bud Light or something? It was one of them beer brands.
Who have spent a lot of time studying semiotics and the way that meaning is encoded in various forms of media and cultural artifacts, it becomes very clear to me that when we take apart this particular ad campaign, it marries certain concepts and certain words that carry cultural baggage for people. And if that wasn't enough, we can go back and look to the source material for this particular campaign, which is a Calvin Klein ad from 1980 that uses very explicitly the same kind of rhetoric of, and even more so rather, dramatically not.
Oh, they canceled Bud Light for the LGBTQ. You said, what's my favorite food? Probably chicken spaghetti. They definitely did cancel Bud Light in Texas, straight up. They didn't cancel that shit in the hood either, Arkansas.
Selection, survival of the fittest, selective mating, the superiority of dominant groups, etc. And from a perspective of media and cultural studies, when we look at this particular campaign, we can see how meaning travels from the source of inspiration to this particular narrative structure that we see in this ad. And so it is no surprise to me that it was picked up by audiences that reacted in the way that they did. And research shows, even though obviously Gen Z are in themselves a diverse group, they're also generally, on average, more progressive leaning and, of course, chronically online.
Crazy? You mean crazy?
Anastasia, we haven't had you on our censor before. I didn't really understand a word of what you just said. Are you this much fun at parties, or do you have a different persona?
I would love it if you weren't disrespectful to me. It's a pleasure to join you today, and I look forward to exchanging opinions. I would love to clarify.
I told y'all, Pierce an asshole, y'all. Like, Pierce is an asshole, bro. He's the kid that will walk around and like just stick his thumb in the mashed potatoes at Thanksgiving. Like you know why everybody's in the living room talking and you know families coming in. Pierce in the fucking kitchen sticking his thumb in the mashed potatoes, you know what I'm saying? Like just his fucking thumb. Like he don't even want to taste the mashed potatoes. He just want to leave a thumbprint in there so motherfuckers know somebody put their thumb in the mashed potatoes.
Anastasia,
okay, Deborah Lee. Let me bring Deborah Lee in. This is a terrible example of racist white supremacy, etc. I sort of lost my thread halfway through it, but this is apparently the worst ad ever seen. I mean, this is the Nazis reborn.
That is just crazy to me. And for people to have this reaction to this ad, when I first saw this ad, this is giving a Super Bowl, okay? This is shot very well. This is very creative for an ad agency. I don't know where that information is coming from, that they're the most diverse group and their clientele is the most diverse in the entire world, the entire country. But if that were the case, then this would be a great ad to appeal to a new base. Heterosexual straight men who see a hot woman and they think, wow, that's great, I want to support this company. And for the record, Sydney Sweeney is a brunette. She has brown hair. So everybody's saying she's an Aryan, blonde hair, blue eyes. It's not true. Look at her roots. Look at her eyebrows. It takes 5 seconds to do a Google search of Sydney Sweeney's natural hair color. And while I have my own opinions about this ad, I don't really have the palate for sexual ads. As a traditional conservative, I think if you have an issue with this and you're saying that this is a Nazi dog whistle, as a Jewish woman,
hey, she can't even breathe. She talking so damn fast.
We're traditionally hot to try and attract people to become Nazis. Nazis. Who was saying that the Jews are vermin, that we're trying to take over the world.
Oh,
So
she
trying to
nervous
compare the two
over
is
there with
outrageous
Pierce.
because the left will call everything Nazism, say everybody's a Nazi, except for the actual Nazis chanting from the river to the sea, Palestine shall be free, reiterating the same talking points that we've seen since World War II. So I just really don't understand where any of this information or reaction is coming from. People have way too much time on their hands. Get a job, get a life. Stop being triggered by thin, white, hot women. Just let it be. Enjoy. You guys had Lizzo in an ad when she was 400 pounds modeling for Calvin Klein jeans. She's since lost weight because she even realized that being that size is not healthy for any individual. And it's clearly just targeted towards happy, straight, white women. They don't want to have these people in ads. We've had every single TV show, every single advertisement has somebody who's been put in simply for being gay in the last couple of years. That's the only reason that they've been put into this pool of way too much time on their hands. Get a job, get a life. Stop being triggered by thin, white, hot women. Just let it be. Enjoy. You guys had Lizzo in an ad when she was 400 pounds modeling for Calvin Klein jeans. She's since lost weight because she even realized that being that size is not healthy for any individual. And it's clearly just targeted towards happy, straight, white women. They don't want to have these people in ads. We've had every single TV show, every single advertisement has somebody who's been put in simply for being gay in the last couple of years. That's the only reason that they've been put into the storyline. And so now we just have what we would deem normal, and the left is trying to brand this as abnormal. It's not taking, and the people that are trying to push this is...
Listen, she said, stop being scared by thin white women. Y'all had Lizzo over the ad for Calvin Klein when she was 400 pounds. So the direct opposite of thin white women, she went straight to Lizzo, a 400-pound black woman. I don't know what to say, Chad.
This is the reason that the Democratic...
Press 1 if y'all agree with her. Press 2 if you don't. Press 1 if y'all agree with her. Press 2 if you don't.
Continuing to fail in popularity.
One thing that I have in common with Harry and Meghan is that we all value privacy, if you've ever Googled your... Okay, Martin Monhill, let's look at an earlier American Eagle ad, which was in the middle of the whole Me Too campaign and stuff. Do you have any problem with the lady on the left there?
Oh, Pierce messy, bro. Pierce got a picture of Lizzo with the purple hair, bro. Oh, my God, bro. Pierce picked an American Eagle picture, bro. Like, it don't even look like they edited this motherfucker of Lizzo, bro. Like, oh, my God, bro. It's a 2019 picture, bro. Like, what? And then they got the 2025 one of the girl, Sydney Sweeney. Like, oh my God, Pierce so messy, bro.
Problem with her? No, I don't have a problem with her.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem
You're
with her.
not offended by that image?
I'm not.
Fascinating.
No.
You do have a problem with the woman on the right?
No, hold on. Two things. One, you specifically said let's not interrupt each other, and I haven't been able to articulate one sentence yet, and I've been interrupted twice. So let's follow your own rules.
No,
I'm not offended by the woman on the left. Let me complete the sentence. I am not offended by the woman on the left, nor am I offended by the woman on the right. The aha that you're going for isn't there because I'm saying I am not offended by either woman. But I am, please, I'm asking respectfully, allow me to finish a thought. Two people have spoken uninterrupted for 3 minutes. I haven't gotten 10 seconds out. What I'm saying is that the problem is not either woman. The problem is how we're narrating the commercial.
Pierce an
That's what people
asshole,
are concerned
bro.
about. Several things have been said that I'd like to respond to in direct response to what you're asking me, Pierce. The first thing, and I'm glad the last woman who spoke mentioned that she's Jewish because I think that's really important. Historically, there have been lots of anti-Semitic images, narratives, tropes that are used that non-Jews don't see. And many times someone will say, oh, wait a minute, they showed that person playing into the cabal narrative. They showed this person as a rodent, or they showed this person with changing their name to this or that. And the average person may not intend to be anti-Semitic, although some people are anti-Semitic, but it's still there and Jews recognize it. So I don't want to presume that because a white person doesn't see it, that means that it can't be racist, or if a black person doesn't see it. You know what I'm saying? We have to think about this on all levels from multiple audiences. You use the word normal.
Let's talk about the GDP growth this quarter and the larger than expected job growth. I don't believe the jobs numbers, man, because Well, actually, I do. I do believe the jobs number this time because of the mass deportations. But most of the time, I don't believe the jobs numbers because they always come back and adjust it. Then you got to think people are getting second and third jobs because of inflation. You know, they driving Uber, DoorDash. They going to pick up a second shift, third shift. You know what I'm saying? Like, so the jobs numbers be like, that shit really don't hit or miss for me. But when you talk about the GDP growth, yeah, we can talk about the GDP growth. We spoke about the tariffs a while ago. I do believe Dorsey or Top Cat or somebody came in here and said that with the rolling back of the protections of the federal lands and shit, they're gonna be able to start getting the oil off the coast on Cali. So shit, GDP should grow a whole lot if they start being able to get that oil off the coast out there where the whales and whatever fish is in danger. Bro got the highest paying job on YouTube right now. Who you talking about? Pierce? Yeah, Pierce probably getting a bag from YouTube. You feel that 28 apps in 3 weeks, no jobs. I'm telling you, a lot of this should be ghost jobs too. Like they post ghost jobs to keep the employees there. Like I've seen it happen. Like they don't have no intentions on hiring nobody. They just posting a job there to keep, you know what I'm saying, fresh applicants in just in case. That's it, man. Them ghost jobs be there, man. That shit don't be. Especially if you got some on your record. I'm so glad that I get my, you know what I'm saying, petition to seal and get my record all the way sealed and shit that I don't know what it would be like. Actually, I do know what it would be like, but I don't know, like, what the next move would be. Trump making jobs where Crockett is ghetto, yeah, a little bit. He's supposed to be creating jobs. I'm not gonna lie, Trump is supposed to be creating jobs with the factories and shit that's supposed to be coming. You know, it takes a while to get them built. Then you know that they're gonna have to put up. I wonder who's gonna get those contracts for the detention centers. Then you know they paying ICE agents with that bill that passed. They paying ICE agents. I think I seen a post somewhere where it was like $120K a year plus a $40K bonus or some shit like that to be an ICE agent. $120K a year plus a $40K bonus. Yeah, they opening up that bag for the ICE agents. Oh yeah, I did hear about the tariff checks at $600 they're talking about putting out. Them tariffs are good till foreign markets start dumping our bonds. Yo, we supposed to have been, selling off our bonds. We supposed to have been getting that shit off. Nobody wants to buy that shit. We're gonna buy some U.S. bonds right now. We losing our credit ratings and shit, man. Ain't nobody buying this shit. My favorite rapper, Scarlito. Yeah. It's crazy, chat. You say, fear no evil becomes the mere for it is my Lord. I don't know what the hell. I ain't finna read that. I ain't finna read none of that shit. I don't know what you said. You said let you rap on my channel? Alright, call in right now. Call in and rap right now. You better have some bars. I'm finna open the phone line right now. Call in. Call in right now. It's a number right there. Call in. That number right there, 512-843 number right there. Call it. You gonna call it? That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to see if they gonna call it. His American. Somebody buying and selling. Straight up. Yeah, somebody is either buying and selling for sure. Have you discussed the legal system before? My plug has been locked up for almost a year waiting for court. The system is failing our black men. Do you think there's hope for a change? Sorry, so random. I told you I'm starting a docu-series to where I'm writing inmates and I'm talking about prison reform. I'm talking about just what do they think just about how they think about transitioning from getting out. Are they worried about finding employment? You know, just little questions like that I'm gonna ask. But I am gonna start a docu-series to where I'm gonna write 10 men, 10 women, and have an episode a week. I told you I'm trying to curate this channel a lot better, so I'll probably have like 2 episodes a week. Waiting a year, he hasn't been to court at all. If he hasn't been to court at all for a year, it could be a few things, you know, maybe they keep getting pushed back. Especially if he got a paid lawyer. The paid lawyer can get a pushback a lot. Somebody get the good tree out of here. Somebody get him out of my face. Get the good tree out of here. You say he has a germ, but I'll definitely tune into this series. No, for real, Amanda. Yeah, I'm gonna get it together. I actually downloaded the little app to talk to the inmates, and then I was on Facebook just looking around on the inmate apps to get some people to write. Try to get the series together. All prisoners deserve a second chance at getting good jobs and leading a productive life. Yeah. All right, bro. Yeah, nonviolent offenders for sure. I do think it should be a better, an easier route. But at the same time, it's hard for regular people. So imagine coming out, like something has to fundamentally change. Like, we gotta get inflation down. We gotta get it to where our checks last longer as a country. It's like you go to the store and you spend $200 on groceries and you don't get shit. That's the shit that we gotta, that has to change. You get $300 worth of groceries, you don't get shit. Luckily, gas cheap where I'm at. I can imagine some of y'all paying $3, $4 for gas. Crazy. But yeah, we finna get out of here, chat. We'll be back in the morning. We'll be back in the morning, chat. This our second live for today. We did drop 2 videos. Y'all be sure to go give me a comment on the video. Once again, thank you guys for the super chats drip. Thank you for the memberships drip. Thank you for the memberships. Everybody that became a member today, you got access to 250 past live streams. Y'all go watch them, comment on them, man. And thank you for the super chats. We will be back tomorrow. I wasn't gonna go live today, but cause I was gonna take a break, man. I have been going live like for a month straight, but yeah, they sent me the Jasmine Crockett question. I'll probably bring that question back tomorrow during the daytime live. I might try to go live in the morning. I might try to get up around 7:30 and start a live. If I wake up early enough, I'm gonna try to start a live at like 7:30. But good night, chat. I'll see y'all on the next one.